Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Let's go wake up those hens. Now, I'm hearing some concerning sounds, which means an egg has potentially been laid. So we're going to have to go see where this is coming from. Hopefully it's coming from within the box, which means there's an egg. Whoa, oh shit. Did you see that? There's a hawk. Oh shit. Did you see that? Wow. Good thing if my chickens saw that, they would scream like crazy. Let's go check that out. That was unexpected. Where the hell did it go? Oh yeah, look at that. That's a pretty big falcon right there. It looked like it grabbed something. I wonder if it's eating a rat or something. That's always fun. Start off your day and you got to be worried about predators. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with that all the time. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Is there any eggs in here? What is going on in here? How many hens didn't make it in the coop last night? Wanted to sleep outside. Eight of you, you crazy chickens. All right, let's get the rest of the flock out. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, good morning to whomever just joined us. What the heck is going on? Did she just go back inside? Just to let you know, hey Talon, welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hello, Dr. Velis, good morning. You guys just missed a falcon. I recorded it live, so for those of you that chimed in late, be sure to rewind the video, or at least subscribe to the channel and then check out the video when you have a moment. What the hell's wrong with you, little girl? Okay, is that the only one we're waiting for? I think so. I think she wants to lay an egg. We're gonna go and open up the other box. So yeah, there was a huge falcon that just showed up. Let's go introduce the other hens to the flock. So if you reviewed this video, you should be able to see it. It was a good size hawk. Alrighty, let's open up box number 2. There's the rooster. Yeah, that's not good. Hawks have ruined my tarps really bad. I've had last year, I think, one hawk brought another hawk, so there was like 3 hawks here. So it was quite a disaster. Okay, let's feed. Oh, what's the heck? I'm trying to be a little silent because I'm waiting for this guy to do his bullying, his morning bullying. Come on, dude. Yesterday he was trying to attack me. If you guys watch the live stream, you'll see I had to defend myself because he wanted to brawl with me, but he doesn't understand. He's the size of a small football, and a small kick makes him go flying. But that doesn't seem to stop him. He still comes after me. Crazy chicken. All right, let's go to the big box. Let's see how many went in there. All right, let's get a good angle for you guys so you can see the chickens. Ugh. All right, here we go. Is that it? That might be it. Ah, oh, damn it. They laid eggs in the tire now. I was wondering where all the eggs went. Oh my God. These chickens keep getting creative. I'm like, fudge. Your body rock gang up on me. Yeah, those are big birds. Thanks, Talon. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never had issues with my chickens, but I think yesterday something happened. So all the chickens lay in here in this box, but for some reason it closed up on them. So yesterday I came in, there were no eggs. So hopefully this stays put and we'll get eggs tonight, but god damn. See, she's like, I want to lay. Okay, we'll give you your privacy. No need to yell. Let's go check out the chicks. The chicks are 24 days old today. Let's go see how they're doing. But yeah, I found a little stash of eggs. I wonder where they laid the other batch. Hello, little ones. What are you all up to? Look at that hair. Her feathers. I wonder if that's a rooster. Because that's unusual. I've never seen one have hair like that. Look at that. Talon, we call this a homestead. It's just a little designated area in my backyard where I have my chickens. But then again, thank you, Dr. Velis. I appreciate it. I have my little garden over here. But that's about it for my little farm. Not a... I'd love to have more space to do so, but this is as much as my wife is allowing me at this time. Plus, I don't have a good green thumb. I'm working on it. I'm getting better, but it's taking a lot of time. But I do enjoy taking care of my chickens and incubating them. So these chickens were bred here. We had the rooster and all that, and this is like the second batch that I just put them outside, and they've grown on their own because it's so darn hot in Arizona. You don't need to incubate them indoors. So that made my life a lot easier. So I do enjoy that. And that's why I'm sharing my daily routine with you guys so you can see, whoa, how unpredictable it is to be a chicken owner. We're in the Phoenix area. So in Phoenix, it is like in the 40s Celsius or like 115 if you prefer Fahrenheit. In Pennsylvania. Nice. I heard a lot of good stuff happening over there. You guys are getting a lot of new businesses, so congrats on that. I'm sure you guys see a ton of chickens over there. The climate is way better for egg production than it is here. How's the weather over there? It must be in the 90s. Let's see what the rooster's doing. I'm so surprised I found eggs. I wonder if those are the chickens that were quacking this morning. Yeah, that's way more comfortable than 120s. Thankfully, we have access to water from the Colorado River. Otherwise, we'd be toast. So yeah, these chickens are 24 days. These chicks are 24 days old. Oh boy, they're quite flighty. They're maybe 2 weeks to a month away from being introduced to the flock. Just trying to give them a little more strength and size, because at this size they're going to get picked on and they're going to hide in the corners. But this rooster right here and the one on the floor also went through this whole process about 2 months ago. So they're doing just fine. But silkies are definitely, you need a little more attention, since look how much smaller this one is compared to the, is this, yeah, this is a hen. But this hen, look how much bigger it is. It's quite large. So got to give them more time to grow. Talon, you still with me? So for anyone that has just joined us, be sure to rewind this video. You're going to see a nice falcon that was in the area. Quite large. Do you have any chickens, Talon? Oh, 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 wow. Look at this. I was waiting for this to happen. Oh my goodness. Look what happened overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's amazing. My sunflower has officially opened up. That is amazing. Things grow here in mysterious ways. Let's check out the garden. So I was growing this in the container for the longest time. It wasn't doing well. The minute I planted in the earth, it blew up. It grew so darn fast. I had no idea that when it's stuck in the container, it really prevents its growth. Look at this. I incubated this indoors. I have like a lighting system, and this is a papaya. This one's doing the best out of, there was 4, we're down to 3. I don't know if these 2 are going to make it, but this one's looking really strong, so that'll be fun if we can get a papaya tree out of that. The strawberry is a grocery store. Not strawberry. Pineapple. This came from the grocery store. I've been growing it for over a year. Hopefully this year or next we should see some fruit. That'll be fun. What haven't you seen before? papaya or pineapple. So we got another pepper. This is a celery. It's taking a long time to grow. We got some grapes. Hopefully that'll grow soon. And for the first time ever, I planted an artichoke plant. I think that's some new stems down there. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. So it's finally getting the right watering, so this is cool. And the grapes. But yeah, for those of you that are just chiming in, be sure to review this video. There was some really interesting activity. What the hell is that? Is that a lizard? Oh, it's my dog. Leo, what are you doing, Leo? They don't have community gardens in your area? So be sure to rewind this video. There was a huge talon in my backyard and I think it ate a rat. Thankfully, it didn't do anything to my coop. Usually they try to rip apart the tarp, which is no fun. But if you guys like and subscribe, you can be notified. I'm going to start doing this walkthrough in the morning, opening up the bed so you guys can see the coop and all the activity in with the chickens. I discovered, oddly enough, that some of my chickens decided to lay eggs in this tire. So they're full of surprises today. Never had to pick eggs out of a tire before. They usually are patient enough to go right into the coop. But this is their little home, their little ecosystem. And gotta make sure that they get the proper amount of water daily, since 120 degrees does get them exhausted. I just pointed out that for the first time ever, the sunflower has opened up. So my wife and I are gonna be super excited. Oh no, they all jumped out except for this Silky. Let's give him some help. Go up, there you go. See, when they're big and confident, they're gonna run everywhere. Now they're so scared, they stay in their little pack. Let's get a good zoom on. Oh, look at that. That's the mother of these 4. Yeah, the community is starting to grow. I gotta wake up when you guys want to wake up, but it's 7:30 over here. Holy moly. So you guys are what, 10:30 in the morning? So it depends what time zone people are chiming in and are even interested in chickens. But that's the mom to these birds, which I find that's the circle of life is awesome. This is the only chicken that the parents are down there. The mom is orange and the dad looks like him. The question is if this is a boy or girl. Something that I really like about this breed is, based on the color of its head, I know from birth if it's a boy or girl. So this brown one is girl and these like gray ones are boys. And you can even see, looking at its wattle, its comb, which is the thing above its beak, that usually sticks out more and more when it's a rooster. So you can see how big it is already That is a rooster. Some hens like this one actually grow them right away. So that tends to mess me up when I'm trying to sex the chicks. But because these are auto sex, those are females. See, the rooster here is already being territorial. What's the attacker? So that's why I can't let them in yet. See, that's the dad. That's the silky dad. He's being a little more friendly today. Yeah, silkies. So chicks during the first month, they have to grow their feathers so that they can adapt to the temperature and also fly and stuff. So silkies don't have typical feathers. It's more like down. So that's why they have like these fluffy butts. So they need a little bit more time to gain that confidence, size. Look at the size difference from the baby to the dad. It has to get to that size regardless when it becomes an adult. So it takes them about 6 to 7 months just to get somewhere close to their... there's the mom. That's the mom and that's the dad of this little guy. Yeah, he's big compared, but not so big. I thought he's gonna take her to the bedroom, but doesn't look like it. I guess he's more active later. So I don't know if you guys know, but roosters tend to mate with 5+ hens a day. So all depending on the time. Like the dad to those was, before he passed, he would wake up and start his routine really early, and throughout the day mate with maybe 6 to 10 ladies. He was quite the pimp, I would have to say. But yeah, you can see they're all doing good. Right now that it's cool, they're comfortable. I gotta clean up this coop. It's so dirty. Since the chicks live in here all day, they make a mess. They poop and they toss their food, and then they poop in the water, which grosses me out. So I have to do my thing. I clean this damn water daily so that I know ethically that they're not drinking their own poop. So disgusting, but you gotta do what you gotta do. This is the process of taking care of chickens. So what people do to avoid this is they get those nipples. So I have 2 nipply systems. I recently got one in an igloo, you can see over here. So they drink this water. I used to have the cups, but they poop in the cups. So then I have to rinse out the poop. So that's why farmers generally have nipples, since it's a once and done thing. When it's these watering things, it's too much of a headache. But at least when the chicks are born, you got to start somewhere. So that's what I do. Let's go spray that water for those chicks. Yeah. Try to educate people on what the dogs are being feisty. Same with food. You start with the little trays. You start with a little tray like this. Then you move up to this, and then you get tired of doing it, and then you get one of these big boxes. Because otherwise I gotta change that every day. That one I would have to change out every day. And then the box, I'm good for about a week. But then they like to pull things out. So I actually have another box for them. So, all right, let's get that hose. Let's clean up that water. I also have some sugar cane right over here. This is sugar cane. I got some more mature one down there, but this is sugar cane. Give some water to the sunflower. They'll get watered again later today. I added some drip lines, but just in case. Thankfully, water's your best friend with chickens. Clean everything, hydrate them. The worst part about chickens are the ants. Ants eat all their leftovers. So if they're not fast, sheesh, just a sec. If they're not fast enough to get to it, then the ants come after it. And the ants are horrible. Oh, hello, dear. Yeah, the ants, they bite here. So I get bitten and it feels like a mosquito bite. So that's no fun. Hello, LS. Good morning. Welcome back. Just to let you know, since you're joining us a little bit later, we had a huge falcon at the beginning of this video. So if you want to rewind that video at the very beginning, you'll see it. It's a good size. I like to leave the water right here, so the other chicks, they're gonna come and hover around the water, get some fresh water for themselves. And the chicks, they're 24 days old. They're doing fantastic, as you can see. You know what? Let's go ahead and clean up this mess. It's so dirty. See how much waste they do? That ticks me off. You know what? Let's just clean this up. Make them eat the waste so I don't waste. Because that's just terrible. So, my dogs like to eat their poop. That's so cool. 2 talons live together. So yeah, dogs like eating anything but their own food. So they come in and they want to eat the chicken poop. So I have to put in an elevated area to deter them from it. That's awesome. Talon meets Talon. That's a very strong name. Kudos to your parents. So, yeah. Let's change the head. So people who own chickens, they start with one or two, and then it goes out of control. And we like to call it chicken math, because you go from 1 to 2 to 10 to 20. Reason being is if you're going to drop a bag of food and that food lasts, a week, it's so easy to just do that once and be done. You're not even thinking of how many chickens you're feeding. It's just so damn easy. Versus dogs have that small bowl of food, and then that's a lot more work. So chickens are definitely the easiest animal to own for that specific reason. So yeah, chickens are the best, and at least for me, it's the easiest animal to own while actually getting food out of them. Free breakfast. Who doesn't like that? Okay, so we are just about done. I'm gonna have to. Who the hell? The flies always find a way in. They're so damn creative. Oh, really? It's good. Your dogs are vegetarians. My poodle, she was eating my chickens like crazy at the very beginning. So it took a lot of disciplining to make it stop doing that. But, Pennsylvania versus here, we have too much artificial stuff going on. Who knows? I don't know how great it is for the dogs. My dog goes crazy. The little white one goes crazy for mud puddles because it's so damn hot. It wants to cool down in the water and the mud, and then I have to clean it up. So animals here in the desert, it's a whole different thing. What are you doing, Cookie? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? You guys are fighting? Leo. 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 Hi, Leo. 3 dogs and 30 chickens. Great ratio. So we are just about done. I need to get me those eggs out of the tire. Otherwise, I might not see them later. There's a couple chickens in here that are eating their own eggs. You know what? Let's go get. I'm making my life challenging today. Chicks are still there. That's a good sign. Those little dogs can easily eat them. But thankfully, they know better. Because the pigeons that are here, they get chopped up by my dogs. What is he doing? Don't do. Hey, no. No. You're gonna get a spike in your mouth, you crazy dog. He wants to chew a damn spike. Let's get this out of harm's way. These are the worst to get in my sandals. Ugh, hurts like hell. Too many spiky trees. Oh yeah, dogs will eat anything. Anything. Very disgusting what they come up with. You know, the desert life is crazy. This is a grapefruit tree, and we've got new grapefruit growing. These haven't fallen off, so we're gonna have to pick them to encourage more growth. But yeah, let's get those eggs out. How many eggs are in there? You know what? I'm gonna get my son to do this. Too much work for me. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for staying with us. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will do definitely another video in the morning and a lot more throughout the day if there's anything worth showing off. So thanks again for staying tuned. Be sure to rewind to the beginning of the video to see the falcons, and we will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye, Talon. Thanks again. Thanks for staying with me.